Hello everyone, my name is Arshu and welcome back to English. Today we are going to talk about continuous tense, as you can see on your screen. Yes, as we have started our series of grammar and we are going to start with tense. So today's topic is about continuous tense, and let's see what we are going to talk about in today's video. So I have noted down some points for you, like where we can use the continuous tense and what are different forms of continuous tense like present, past or future. And we will be moving through different sentences like affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences in terms of continuity. Then we will we will differentiate between continuous and simple tense. And after that, we will be talking about gonna. So it is really very confusing that people use it for continuous, but it's not actually for continuous. So at the end of the video, we have quiz. In our previous video, I had a quiz and that was solved by Khanza, and she's from Indonesia. Okay, so let's start our video with where we can use continuous tense. So there are some situations where we find the continuity or we find the progress is in continuous form. We use continuous tense. So you can notice this word continuity. So whenever our action defines continuity, our action is in continuous progress, we use continuous tense. Let's see examples. I'm learning English. Here you can see that I started learning from here and still I'm learning. It means that something, it is progress. It defines my progress. It is continuous. It means that I can use it in continuous tense. I'm learning English. Let's see one more example. He was playing chess. Sorry, C is missing here and I can't make because I'm using mobile phone to record this video. Okay. So he was playing chess. He started playing from here and ended here because it has been talked about past. So in this period, he was continue. His progress was under continuous form. So we can use he was playing chess. That defines continuity and that is actually past continuous tense. Okay. And let's see one more example of future continuous tense. We will be solving quiz. We just talked about the quiz and yeah. So at the end of the video, we will be solving a quiz and at that time, our action of solving quiz will be in progress. So we can use it in continuous form as well. So continuous tenses, we got present, past and future. So finally, we knew what is actually continuous tense and where we can use it. Let's talk about how can we create continuous tense. How can we create our sentences in continuous form. So I have the structure for you, subject, and then we have to put helping verb from any of these, and then we have to use the verb and its continuous form. Sometimes we call it fourth form, but mostly we call it ing form. So you have to put the subject, helping verb, and then main verbs and ing form. Don't forget to put ing form. But if you're getting confused that if our subject is something like singular, plural, and what is singular helping verb, if you're getting confused, if you have a little confusion about it, you can go through the video I will be providing in the description. That is S rule actually. Maybe you'll get I button as well. So if you have the confusion, you can watch the video to clear your confusion. It will help you a lot everywhere whenever you have the confusion regarding subject verb agreement. Okay. So let's see some examples here. I'm playing video games. I'm playing video games. Here you can see that I have used I am with I. You can see here. And playing is the main verb that is in continuous form. So I'm playing video games is a continuous sentence of present continuous tense. Let's see one more example of past. You are preparing for exams. You started your preparation from here and you ended your preparation here. So in this period, you will continue with your preparation. So we can use continuous tense to define any of the situation from here. Okay. So let's talk about future. We will be solving a quiz. Same example. We will be solving a quiz. It means that at the end, we have a quiz and at that time, our progress to solve the question, our action in solving the question will be in continuous form or will be in progress. So finally, we knew what is continuous tense, where to use and how to create. We got the structure. Let's talk about some different sentences that we use in continuous tense like negative and affirmative or interrogative. So finally we discussed affirmative. These are the affirmative sentences, I mean positive. And let's talk about negative, where we have to put the word not. So we just have to put the word not between helping verb and main verb, or you may say after helping verb. He is not driving too fast. One example has already been given. So you can see that I have put not here after helping verb. So like he isn't driving too fast. And let's see some more example. You are not talking to me. They will not be going there. So this one is talking about future, that there are some people and they will not be going there. I don't know what they are thinking right now, what they were thinking right now, but at that time there are some chances that they will not be going there. So it's their plan or whatever they have decided. But it is being talked about future, that is continuous, they will not be going there. So these are the examples that we use in continuous in terms of negative sentences. But we have to use not in continuous tenses and negative sentences, because not is the word that defines that it is in negative form. Okay, in terms of negative, we have some contractions, like instead of he is not driving too fast, I can say he's not driving too fast, or he isn't driving too fast. So I have used is not as isn't, are not as aren't, will not as won't. So you can use any one of these whatever you want, like you can say he isn't. Okay, one more thing that we can contract he is as his, you are as your, they will as they'll. So you can see I have put here as well. So whatever you prefer you can choose here, like he isn't or he's not, they will not, they won't, or they'll not. It's your choice, whatever you wanna use, you can use. And one more thing is there, like is not, am not, are not is equal in and. If you're using and, it means it is for is not, am not, are not, has not, have not, but actually we don't have to discuss has not, have not. So you can use and instead of isn't, aren't, or am not. Okay, so let's move ahead and see what is interrogative sentence in terms of continuous tense. So we have two kinds of interrogative sentences. First is yes or no answer type, and second is WH type. What is yes or no answer type? So yes or no answer type questions are the questions where we can answer in just one word, like yes or no. So let's take an example. Are you going to temple? One more thing I want to mention here, that we people generally do mistake, that actually make mistake, that we don't use the actual formation of asking questions. We just say you're going to temple. You can see that they both are talking about questions because we have put the question marks. Are you going to temple or you're going to temple? But which one is the actual formation of asking question? So this one is incorrect and this one is correct. So we just have to ask, are you going to temple, not you are going to temple. If you are using you are going to temple, you can use it in terms of question tag. This is another topic, maybe I will make the video later, but yeah, it can be used as well to ask the questions like you are going to temple, aren't you? This one is also correct. But our purpose is to learn yes or no answer type questions. So let's see what are the answers that can be given to this question, are you going to temple? So yes or yes I'm going. It is up to you where you wanna speak in full sentence or you wanna speak just one word yes. Or you can say yes I'm going to temple. So it's up to you. You can use I'm going to temple, you can use I'm going, you can use yes. But the better one is yes I'm going. This one is the better one. So try to use helping verb like I'm going. Put the yes or no, which it depends on your response. If you wanna say no I'm not going, you can say no I'm not going anywhere. So it is all up to you. Whatever you wanna use you can use, but try to use the helping verb form like no aren't going anywhere. Yes I'm going. Don't say yes no, because one word answer looks weird and the person who is asking the question will not feel good. So you must use helping verb after yes or no, like yes, I'm going, no, I'm not going, or no, I ain't going anywhere. So we discussed yes or no answer type questions, and now let's talk about WH type. So in WH type, we know that there are some question words like when, who, why, what, whom, whose, which, and how. When, there are many words actually, and these are known as question word or WH word. So whenever we use these words in our question, these are known as WH type, and for these type of questions we can't answer in just one word. We have to explain the reason, we have to explain everything as per the question. Okay, let's see some examples. Why are you not coming to school? Same question here. Why you are not coming to school? Which one is correct? We will be knowing through our structure, but this one is incorrect because why you are not coming to school is not the correct formation of asking the questions, and you have to use why are you not coming to school. So this one is correct and you have to follow this one for asking questions. So for answer we can say I'm suffering from fever. Here you can't say no as any single word answer. You have to explain the reason. Why are you not coming to school? I'm suffering from fever. Okay, now let's talk about the structure. How can we say that this one is the correct formation of creating question word sentences in terms of continuous form? So first we have to put the question word, WH word. We discussed how, when, what, why, and whose, whom. There were many words. And then we have to put the helping verb, is, am, are, was, were, will be. Any one of these as per your sentence, as per your subject. Then subject and then verb ing. I mean the continuous form of the verb. Let's see the examples. What was she writing? Where are we going? Why are you not talking to me? So these are the questions where we can't answer just one word like yes, no. No, not at all. We have to explain the reason, what was she writing, and where are we going, and why are you not talking to me. So these are not the questions that we can answer in just one word. We have to explain the reason, we have to provide some information. Okay, let's move ahead and see the difference between WH type and yes or no answer type questions. So, was she writing anything? What was she writing? Will you be working tomorrow? Where are we going? Am I not doing well? Why are you not talking to me? So here you can say that what was she writing? We have to explain the thing. Where are we going? We have to tell the place or the spot where we are going. Why are you not talking to me? The reason you have to explain. But in terms of these, you can go through just yes or no. Was she writing anything? Yes, she was writing. Will you be working tomorrow? No, there is holiday tomorrow. Am I not doing well? No, you're doing well. You're doing great. Now let's talk about simple versus continuous. What is the difference between simple tense and continuous tense? Simple tense defines that something is, while continuous tense defines an action that is continuous. Something is in continuous progress. Something is being done. Something is going on, or something is running. Let's see some examples. We are students and we are learning English. So you can say we are students. It defines our states that we are learning English, our state of being. While continuous defines we are learning English, it means that our action is in continuous progress. Let's see one more example. What was he doing yesterday? Maybe he was busy. Yes, he was busy. So what he was doing yesterday, actually, we don't have any idea about it, but he was busy. It defines his state of being that he was. But this word, he was doing, it defines continuity, that what was he doing yesterday. Let's see an example. You are boring. So this one is quite important. Here we have used ing form of the verb bore, but it's actually noun. You are boring. And if you want to talk about its action form, it will be making bored. If you want to talk about the verb, get bored or feel bored. So you'll be making me bored because you're boring. I don't want to go with you. Okay, so let's see some more examples. You can read, he was my teacher, he was teaching me mathematics. So yeah, he was my teacher, it was the state of being. And he was teaching me English, it was the action that was continuous, that was being done, that was going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and see one more example. Not actually one more, there are more and more examples. Are you okay? Your father is a doctor. They are quite various. She's broken. It will be enough. So these are the examples that defines the state of being. So if the state of being is definable, it means that it is past or present or future simple tense. But if there is an action and that is being done, that is continuous and that is in progress, that is going on, we have to use continuous tenses, not simple. Like, he was teaching me mathematics. So yeah, action was going on. Okay, now let's talk about gonna versus going to. When do we use gonna and when do we use going to? And what is gonna actually? Gonna is used instead of going to. So as we know that I'm going to has its own actual meaning. Whenever we see that somebody is going somewhere, like you're going to market. Yeah, it is talking about that you're actually going, you're doing any action. But you're going to market, it is related to future as well. Maybe you're going to market tomorrow, you're going to market after 1 hour. So it's a kind of planning, it's a kind of things related to future. So this one is actual meaning and this one is future. I mean related to future, you'll be starting after some time, in just few moments. It depends. Let's see one more example. Oh my god, there are more examples. He is going to school. Maybe he is actually going to school, but he is going to school means he doesn't have time. He has to go to school. He is going to school. After maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, within a moment, he is trying to leave. I mean, he will be leaving for the school. We are going to have a party on Monday. It totally defines for future. It's planned for future that we have planned to have a party on Monday. So we are going to have a party on Monday. We can say that we are going to have a party on Monday. One more example is there. I'm going to pick my sis from the bus station. It also talks about future actually. So let's put it in the future category related to future. You're going to be fluent in English. It is also about future. And I'm going to pick my sister from the bus station. It is also future. So I'm going to pick. You're going to be fluent. We are going to have. I'm going to tell. So not actually gonna to. I'm going to tell. We are going to have. So gonna tell, gonna have, gonna be fluent, gonna pick. So these are the sentences where we have used a verb after gonna. It means that it defines the future planning or the things that will be done in just a moment, after some time, or after a long time, maybe after 1 year. I don't know how many years will I take to be fluent in English. So it defines and it depends on the time actually. Maybe I'm gonna tell you something. It means that I'll be telling you within a moment. So it depends on time, but it defines the future. But the things like I'm going to market, he's going to school, it has its own actual meaning that somebody is going somewhere. Okay. So we discussed gonna versus going to. Now let's talk about the quiz. Now this is the end of the video. You have to solve this quiz. You have to put the words from your side. I have not given you some options. I must have given some options, but sorry, I couldn't give. And you have to put the words from your side, which one is most appropriate, not which one, what is most appropriate, you have to put from your side. So I'm waiting for your comment in the comment section. So let's see whether you put the exact or correctly what I thought are different, but must be appropriate, okay? Thank you so much for watching me. This was Arshu and yeah. Don't forget to share your feedback about my English, how I'm practicing. Actually, I'm not a teacher. I'm just a learner and trying to explain the things for speaking, for practicing the English, because I have nothing to practice with. Thank you so much and bye-bye.